hi, I've got £20 if you want. If you buy me vodka, you can keep the change. You come in from school, be like, oh, what a day, and swig some port. The police came, so I ran into her little sister's bed. Fucking cut my skin. Hey babies, I'm going to attempt to do a bit of a get ready with me, day in the life kind of thing. I've had to really zoom in because my room's a tip and I don't want that to be shown on camera. I mean, you can see a bit of the dump there, but it's fine.
This is the one word.
So what we get
drunk, so what we smoke weed. King Kong's fingers and smoke the most down to the stingers. You a class clown. So what we smoke weed.
We don't care who sees. So what we go out. That's how it's supposed to be. Get wild and free. Should I tell you a story about that song? So, me and my friends, when we were about, how old were we? I was in year 8, so 13 going on 14. Basically, it's around Halloween. We used to go and travel up to see our other friend in London. Like, honestly, I don't know. Wait, this has got to come off because this is so annoying. A bit of a struggle trying to get this off anyway. Right. Sorry. Ow! I just fucking cut my skin. Unintentionally. Ow. How did my arm get in the way of that? Fuck off. There we go. So basically we used to travel down to see, like, me and my 2 friends from Coventry would go down to see our other friend in Essex. So we'd go to London, you know, whatever. But basically we lived by this song. Like, at that time I thought I was like the most, like, I don't even know what I thought I was, but I thought I was fucking incredible. So one day before, not exactly one day, but before we went, we had it planned to go down to Essex, like we do, you know, like having a great time. And it was summer, so we were literally like together 24/7, me and my 2 friends, who I'm not going to name just for, you know, privacy reasons. You know who you are though. We looked down and we found, and we were just walking, and then we found a bag of we found a bag of weed. I don't know if I'm gonna get demonetized if I say the word weed, but we found a bag of weed. So we were like obviously buzzing off our fucking tits. Like we were like, oh my god, like this much. Not even joking. I'm not even joking. Anyway, we were absolutely stoked on the fact that we had drÜgz. Change the word to the frogs. So yeah, we had a tiny little frog. So then obviously the ordeal came. Do whose house that we, like, this was major. Whose house is gonna, you know, to have its home for this frog? We decided to take it in. This just shows how young we are. Take it in turns to put it in. I put it in the plant pot outside because I didn't obviously want my mum and dad. I was like, they're gonna smell it, they're gonna smell it. It this big. I'm not even joking, probably this big. We used to get the coach down to London. We were like, I literally remember so vividly being like, trying to, like, getting on this coach and being like, if they search my bags, like, I'm gonna go to prison. I mean, we laugh now, but at the time I was fucking petrified. Yeah, we got to Essex all safe, which was brilliant, with our bag of frog. And it was Halloween. So, I mean, I would show you photos, but there is cultural appropriation in there. And obviously, we were 13. I did not know what that was, like. So it was completely uneducated and ignorant of us. However, that's not the point. We wanted to, you know, use this frog because we thought, fuck it, like, we were all like, it's, you know, we found this for a reason. So we went out late at that night, and I swear to fuck, someone rolled us a juicy frog. Yeah, someone rolled the juicy frog, and then if my memory is correct, we literally were like, yes, we're going out at night, like we've got frogs. Oh my god, that's so crazy. Like no one in my school does frogs, like, because we were 13. So we managed to get the joint, you know, we secured the bag literally. And then the problem came. Oh shit, we don't have a lighter and we're literally not even old enough to go and get one. What do we do? Did I mention before that it was Halloween? We lit this juicy frog through a pumpkin. That was outside someone's house, and we had to, yeah, you know, we just used what we had, you know, at the time, and I think that was very, very innovative of us. Yeah, both of them girls now have a degree. I do not. Don't know why that was irrelevant, but you know, whatever, it's fine. And on the way home, we were just singing that song all the way home because we were like, we are basically Snoop Dogg. Like that's how we felt. It was, oh my god, like I just don't understand how I was allowed to go to London at the age of 13, because my parents hadn't even met this other parent. So like they were literally sending me into the abyss. I don't know how we managed to get there because I don't acknowledge directions at all. Sorry, I literally powdered the whole of my face because I don't want it to make, what the fuck, how was I allowed to go? I remember my dad would always be like, because we'd go and stay for like what, a week or so, and my mum and dad would always be like, oh, here's some chocolates and wine for the parents, like to say thank you, and I'd be like, thank you, and then I'd get to the house, go to the dad and go, oh, my mum bought you this, some chocolates, but the wine, that was mine. I was actually quite naughty as a kid. Like when I think about it now, the difference is that I always did well in school, so like no one ever, like, not being funny, but like no one ever really questioned my behaviour because I always did well in school. But yeah, we were a little shit. We literally had so much alcohol and must be making so much noise whilst her parents were away that the police came. Are you joking? Like, the police actually came to the house and told us to be quiet. 4 girls. Can you just imagine how annoying we would have been? Oh my god, it makes me laugh. How fucked is that? And I remember, so I ran into the little sister's room, woke her up obviously, and was like, I need to sit in your bed because I'm scared because the police are downstairs. My other friend comes in and we both just sit in her bed, and then other friend, god, I keep talking about like other friend, and so someone answered the door. She heard that it was the police, so she was like, shit, and we had bottles, and when I say I had bottles, like we would just get anything we could. Like, I don't condone this, by the way, but we were naughty. Like, we would, like, I remember when I was when I was 13, no, when my granddad was over once, like, my mum and dad don't drink vodka, so we only had like 1 vodka, or what was it? Yeah, no, vodka, and what's the other one? Sambuca, no, Bacardi, sorry, in our little alcohol section of the house. Now, 2 things, let me just do my outline and then I'll let you know. 2 things. One involves the vodka and one involves port. I don't know why I'm confessing all of these, but you know, it's quite funny, isn't it? Anyway, so port. First of all, when I was younger, obviously I would get the bus home from school, and I would always get home probably like 20 minutes before my mum, and I used to fucking eat the whole house, but I also used to always have swigs of the port every day. Don't know why. Tell me you fucked up without telling me you fucked up. I mean, port is very nice, but at 13, why the fuck was I swigging port every day? Like, I'd literally come in from school and be like, oh, what a day, and swig some port. Yeah, what else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, the vodka. But like when my grandparents were like, they came and stayed, and I must, for my dad's wedding, for my, not my dad's wedding, my mum and dad's wedding, which was in 2012. So I was 14 and I had had a lot of fun with the alcohol section of my house. Just for a tip, if you're trying to put water back into vodka, you have to shake it, and I know once you shake it, it looks really obvious, but then it turns clear, because my granddad was drunk. I'm not going to say he wasn't, that's disrespectful. He might have been, his tolerance might have been low, of that vodka. And I tell you what, that vodka was 80% water. I used to just, you know, I used to get a plastic bottle, shove the vodka in, and then I would find, then I would put water in the vodka, and if, like, say if me and my two friends, who my mum and dad trusted so much, but we were little shits, you know, we would get like whatever we could and put it in a plastic bottle and drink it. So one time I remember I had the lovely concoction of Bacardi, port, Baileys, and I think it was WKD, and we'd drink it. How rank is that? How desperate as well, like fucking hell, get a life. Just sit outside, well, we used to sit outside shops and hi, I've got £20 if you want, if you buy me vodka you can keep the change. We are so naughty. But then I'd go to school and do well and everyone would be like, oh Marie, she's such a good student, such a sensible person. Anyway, I don't know why I've just told you that like it's a flex. It's not a flex. Don't do that, kids, because honestly, gets you nowhere. Once you're 18, you're 18. Like in the UK, once you're 18, you literally like forget about all the times that you couldn't go out and drink because you can just drink so much. That is the truth. So don't be 13 and swigging or nicking wine bottles like me, or else you'll end up like me. And you don't want that. Please comment if you have any like similar experiences, like were you naughty or were you really good? Like, yeah, I never used to get in trouble ever, like, and I'm talking like not sixth form, because sixth form's a whole different fucking ball game, but as like a teenager, like 14 and that. Yeah, I was never in trouble. The only time I was put in isolation at school was because my skirt was too short, and even then they didn't write a lesson. They're supposed to tell like your parents. Maybe a manipulative bitch managed to manipulate them not to tell my parents, even though I told my parents anyway, so I don't really know why I was so bothered. So what I did was I was literally like, I literally remember what I said. I said that my cup of tea had spilt all over me this morning and my trousers were still wet from the wash. I was in a rush, so it was either that or not come to school. I know, how awful. The difference is, like, people would always think like Amy was the, like, a risk taker kind of thing, because basically when we were younger, Amy was very loud, not loud, but like confident. She had a lot of friends, like she was that girl. She was that girl that everyone wanted to be, and I wanted to be. And I was, would you believe, really shy. Hated like talking, really. Lol. I can't remember what I was gonna talk about. Brilliant. Absolutely fucking brilliant. No, I can't remember. My makeup is going so heavy today, like, ew. So amazing. Right, let's go back to some tunes, shall we? When girls are, when girls are. That's me trying to be cool. My so live your life, instead of chasing that paper, just live your life. Pippin is here, so I will come back I just said, I've got to end my get ready with me. And what did you say?
End my life. I'm really happy today, can you tell? I walk into Marie's house like
and I'm like, hey, wait, can you do the back of my top up?
Anyway, that's her final look. Ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, this is what I'm wearing. Yeah. So this is what I'm wearing. Pip, you can show what you're wearing after too.
No. Why would you do that?
Darling. Right. This, and then this is my stump. No, I'm not gonna show that. Okay. I just need some socks.
Marie's wearing the underwear that I bought her.
Yeah, I know. Right. Hey Google. Off. Go on, tell the story, Pip. I told the story about when when me found weed.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's not as funny if they only know.
True. You could just go outside. But inappropriate.
So, once upon a time, we were outside.
Inappropriate.
And I went to Primark and I got myself a really cute skirt. Marie, stop sexually harassing me.
Bend this way. There we go.
that clicked.
Yeah, I know.
And then
chiropractor.
tell me you're dramatic without telling me you're dramatic. Anyway, I bought her a matching brown pants set from Primark.
Pip hates things like that.
I don't like being licked on the hand by my best mate. I don't like being licked elsewhere.
Marie, I'll just stand.
Let me just.
Right, on that note,
Adios, amigos.
peace out, motherfuckers.
What were you going to say to me? Adios, motherfucker, or something like that when I was.
What?
You were on FaceTime yesterday and you said something really funny. You were like, adios, motherfucker, or something like that. I can't remember what it was. Anyway, ignore me. Wheezy.
No, you're sea breezy. Okay, right. Bye.